this thing adjusted, and yeah, not too bad actually. Yo guys, that's not really my intro, is it? What's up, guys? It's Eddie from Victini Vision, as I used to say, and hope you're all doing well. I guess I'm talking more to the to anyone that might watch this after. I haven't uploaded a video. I'll turn the music down, really. I haven't really uploaded a video in the last well, not in the last year really, but I haven't really uploaded a video that I uploaded as soon as I'd done it for like a year and a half. And I guess there's been a few reasons for that really. I mean, I think the primary reason for that has been I guess I didn't really have time for it anymore. I mean, YouTube was, at least for Victini Vision, was a kind of phase in my life really. Let me just I should probably have talked about what I'm doing right now. I'm just training for Snow Run in Pokemon Platinum, trying to get a shiny one. And I thought I'd just stream it on YouTube. Why not? Something I can talk while I'm doing it, or whatever. Oh, broke the chain there. Never mind. But anyway, so I don't know. The first reason I didn't. There's a few reasons I'd say. There's two main reasons why I stopped uploading. One was because I kind of got a bit. I don't know. I didn't have enough time for it really. By the time it had hit summer, I guess you could argue I should have. That was the last time I uploaded. That's probably, you could argue. I'm just going to reset here, but probably I should have uploaded over the summer. But that kind of leads into the second reason. I guess I stopped kind of enjoying it. I mean, that's the thing, right? If someone ever said, Eddie, if you got like the option to stream or particularly make videos for a job, would you do it? I'd probably say no. At least the second half of the videos, because I'd end up losing motivation and just not bothering doing it. So there's that as well. So I stopped kind of enjoying it and I stopped uploading because I knew I'd be busy. I've started my A levels now. If anyone doesn't know what they are, they're basically like above your kind of standard grade exams. They're kind of like the bridge between university and your standard GCSE, so your standard kind of grade 7 to 11 sort of deal. So it's like grade 13 if you like. So I'm a year and a half older now, and lots changed. I feel way more grown up than I ever have done. I remember when I first uploaded my videos on YouTube. And honestly, when I first uploaded on this channel myself, and not so much Matthew, but I asked him to kind of do a partnered YouTube channel, kind of. I mean, it's a bit more being me, but either way, I asked him to do a partnership kind of thing. And back in that winter, I believe it was either 2016, 15. I've got the team here actually. This Pokemon here brings back a lot of memories. It's the Geodude originally that I caught on YouTube live. On January the 18th, 2016. So when I was uploading these videos, and particularly with Arnold here, Arnold represents, and in a completely fine way, a time in my life where I was in a very dark place, to be honest, guys. I must not be honest. I was feeling really down all the time and not great at all. But I think YouTube really allowed me to. It gave me something that allowed me to enjoy my time. I felt I was being more productive. I was uploading to YouTube, and eventually some people were even like being really positive about it and saying they liked what I did and enjoyed it. That made me feel so much better in a time like that. Doing my Platinum Nuzlocke, I know it was full of errors and terrible videoing quality and things like that. But that didn't matter to me, and I don't think it mattered to many of the people that were commenting. I just I really enjoyed it. Back then, and it got me out of a dark place, and I really appreciate YouTube and all of you for that. And I remember I know I got completely trashed after the first gym leader, but Nugget as well. Nugget is just a piece of gold. He really is, you know. I found it live. My reaction was just ridiculous. I laugh every time I watch that video back, just me finding it, and it wasn't like me shouting, going, "Let's go! Oh my god!" I was literally awestruck, and I just couldn't believe it. It won an 8,000 chance, and it was on video. Like, I recorded that live. Nugget was just amazing. And then like eventually I failed, and I just went through playing the game, and this was the 6 I used Arnold, Nugget. I started with them two, but then I built my team up. I caught a Zubat, routes, used cotton Eevee and got PlayStation, you know. So this Platinum game, you guys and YouTube really got me out of that dark place, guys. It only took it was really before and after Christmas. I felt like that in 2016. But that was, to be honest, that was mostly because I realised that I just hadn't tried hard enough at school, things like that. I mean, exams I was doing terrible in. But to be honest, guys, all the before YouTube and kind of a bit during the beginning, I just hadn't. It was this realization that I just hadn't tried hard enough, and that I thought I was doomed. And guys, I did my exams, and I did and I did all right. I did as well. I did as well as I could have done, and I was really happy with what I got, and I'm getting on with life. And I've been to, guys, I've had interviews at universities in this year and a half that I've been away. More recently, this week, I've had a few interviews, and they've gone fine, and I've gotten like offers, and I've done so much better for myself. And you guys, oh, you made me feel so much better in these last few years. Oh my goodness! So I thank you all a lot for that. Any of you that have watched, any of you that even talked about it to me, anything, even if it's I'm just talking to myself here because I am at the moment live, it's fine. I enjoyed doing it, and I only feel bad that I didn't exactly say goodbye. And that's the thing, though, right? I'm streaming right now, and I feel streaming's way more easier to do than YouTube videos are, because you've got to upload it, and that takes hours, and you've got to not use your phone for that time. In my case, I know there's of people editing software guys, but I've never been into computers, or at least I don't know the technical bits. Saying that as well, I'm getting a laptop soon, I think, maybe for Christmas, if I save up for my job, with my job money. But yeah, yeah. This is kind of like a really informal stream, and it's just if any of you see this either afterwards or even join during, you know, that's fine. But yeah, anyway, that's all the sentimental stuff out of the way. I mean, I guess well, let's look back more into the channel. I remember I've always thought of this when I made my videos. I just stuck with it. But I remember even my intro, as I was kind of commenting on at the beginning, like I'd say, "What's up, guys? It's Eddie from Victini Vision," as if it was like a company. Or I hate to say company because it makes it feel really corporate and unnatural, but kind of the group, because it was a partner channel between me and Matthew at first. Back in that time, I was like, "Hey Matt, why don't we start a YouTube channel?" Victini Vision. Well, I remember we it's funny because we always disagree on how it started, but how I remember it is I said, "Hey Matt, why don't we start?" We were walking to school because we always walked to school together. We were fairly near to each other, and I'm like, "Hey Matt, how about we make a YouTube channel to do with Pokemon?" Because we both really like Pokemon. And I was like, "Sure, well, let's do it." And I was like, "Why don't we think of a name then?" And I've had this word vision in my brain. I don't know why. Vision, as in not so much like. I mean, partly right. Two reasons to have the word vision in my brain. I'm gonna do something else, by the way. I was shiny hunting, but it's failed a bit there. I had I had the word vision in my mind, but it means two things. It means like the most obvious being like a vision, an idea. I mean to that end, it's not much of a thing really. It's not like I'm not thinking of like a vision so much. I think the main thing was like television, which makes it sound way worse, like television. But as in, it would be like a show, anyone can watch it and enjoy it, sort of thing. That was the idea behind the name of the vision. And then Victini kind of came to mind. I thought, well, I don't really want to choose, and it sounds a bit weird, right? But my logic was, Vision, it's not, sorry, Victini, it's not exactly a mascot of a channel, any popular channels that I know anyway. Like, it might be a really popular one, but I haven't seen any. Victini, and I've always liked Victini. Victini was the first event Pokemon I ever got. Not like Darkrai from Platinum or Shaman. It was Victini. My friend Joe hooked me up and he said, "Hey Eddie, there's an event going on for Victini. It's only going to last for a little bit." Back in black and white times, right? And he, I went to his house, connected up to his Wi-Fi, and I got my Victini. I was really happy. I ain't got it anymore because I lost my white version, but yeah, and that was really, really cool. I got my Victini, and that's a real memory I kind of have with Victini. And I thought, Victini Vision, right? You got the alliteration there, and it sounds really catchy. How about we do that, Matt? And he was like, "Sure, yeah, that sounds good." And yeah, basically how it worked was it was a partnered YouTube channel, so both of us have access to the account. Both of us can make videos. I don't even know how legalized, but I really don't care. If I'm really honest with you, illegal, oh no, right? So yeah. And then the way it was split was mostly that I'd make videos, right? I would try to do it every other day. So it was back in year like 10 when we didn't really, well, at least not Matthew did, but I didn't really you know, give much shy about my exams. I'm completely honest with you guys, I just didn't. It's just how it was back then. I just didn't. I wasn't really that bothered. But I was thinking, well, if we both make a video every other day, that's not too bad, and then we're constantly uploading. But you get also like different personalities, and eventually, if it got bigger, then I could invite new people to come on that also like Pokemon, and we make it a big old community thing. And Matthew was less. I guess he was less confident on videos. I think he'd probably agree with me on that. I wouldn't just say it. Um, I guess he was more the sort to be better with like technology sort of thing. So he'd all do the admin sort of stuff, comments, changes to the channel art, producing art potentially, and sourcing things like that. He made a few videos very early on, but eventually he didn't really like doing that so much. And yeah, it really came down to me making videos. So it wasn't really just a me thing. I mean, I think to be fair, I think the original idea was the. I mean, I originally came up with the idea for the YouTube channel in the first place, but it's all good, right? I really thank Matthew for really helping it get off the ground. Like seriously, Matthew's by the way not around where I live anymore. I talked to him and that, but like he's gone off to a different. He went to a different college to me basically, and it's like it's kind of a boarding school to put it in a way. So he doesn't necessarily live here very much, but when he does, you know, we meet up and it's great. Oh crap, I'm gonna go to the battle frontier, guys. I was just gonna go battle there while I'm talking. I'm just gonna talk until I'm done, because why not? And then I mean, if things go well and people just like what I'm doing, then sure. I've been streaming on Twitch, but I'll get round to that. Only a very little bit. So yeah, and I'm really happy with that. Matthew made a few mystery dungeon videos to start with. He's I think it was Red or Blue Rescue Team, so the original mystery dungeon. I really like those videos. I don't think he did. I think there was many times where he was asking me whether he wasn't too sure about wanting to take them down, sort of thing, because he thought they were embarrassing. I thought, no, man, you'll get better at it. So he uploaded a few more episodes, and then he stopped uploading, which was fine. You know, he said it wasn't really his thing, and I was like, okay, fair enough, man. It's fine. And then it really became more of a me thing, because I was uploading my Platinum Nuzlocke, and he was uploading his Red Blue Rescue Team, and it was going alright for that first few weeks or so. And that was all good, and we missed a few days, and it was like really casual, so it was fine. So yeah, that's all good. I'm just having a look at my items here, just making sure they're all good. Stitch just needs an item, but yeah. And I uploaded for a good while, and I had a Clash Royale tournament. That's a great memory I had, because I thought to move on Clash Royale because about March, April that year, I might be wrong, some early 2016. You know, Clash Royale was really new, and I thought, wow, to be completely honest, you know, jump on that bandwagon. It's a new game. Can I become associated with that game? I've seen it. I've seen people like content creators like Nick and Knight, Mole, etc. They were making content on it like in the beta phase, and I didn't have the beta. But I thought, you know what, we could really. I can refresh water. I'm not paying attention. You know, can I jump on this bandwagon? Can I get involved in this and if I like it, then great, it can become part of the channel. And yeah, and we got we got it. I as soon as I had enough gold or any gems that I got from playing the game, I set up the clan Team Victini. Bit of a cheesy name, but it relates to the YouTube channel, and it linked to it because I made a lot of videos on Victini Vision, so that brought people into it, and it was great. I really enjoyed the game. I pushed quite hard on it. Again, remember, this is a time when I wasn't too bothered about school and that. I just wasn't. Again, if I'm being completely real. And yeah, so yeah, I did quite well. We kind of got to 50 players really fast. We were like 200th in the UK. Not for long. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I mean, I might have played that a lot, but I wasn't absolutely dedicated to spending loads of money on it. I did a bit on my other second account. That was for YouTube, kind of chest unboxings, you know, whatever. Not much money, by the way, but because I'm not that addicted to it. I still play it a bit now, but well, I do play it now. Just have a look here. Don't think there's really any items a Weavile would want. Alright, but yeah. And yeah, and I even set up, before tournaments came out, I set up my own tournament amongst the clan. I think the rules weren't very good. I banned a few cards because we were like, there's such hatred for like certain cards like the Expo and eventually the Royal Giant. I decided to ban a few. Not very good. I think in retrospect, I should have just let it be a free thing. Ultimately, the game's supposed to be balanced. It's just an annoying card. So yeah. Just going to go into Battle Frontier here. And that was great. And I gave my friend Charlie, Wabter, he won. Excellent. Like, well done to him, seriously. Yeah, that worked really well for him. And he got the trophy. I bought a trophy. It looks really cool. It was like made of like copper or something. And, it wasn't very much money, but I bought it from like some car boot sale or something. And I spent like an hour cleaning it up and buffing it and shining it, and it looked great. And Charlie says he still has it, I think. And that's really cool. So that was awesome. And we got that going, and everyone really liked it. Lots of comments, lots of people getting involved with the channel, and it was great. That was really cool. And I think at that point, I kind of took a break over the summer. Again, it's the summer I took a break, right? I uploaded a few times when I felt like it, but you'd think over the summer when I'm not at school, I would have like, and after exams and such, I'd be uploading, but I just didn't. I didn't feel like uploading videos. It was a bit of a chore, and honestly, if YouTube, and this is same for anyone, guys, even if you're watching this for some reason at 60 minutes in on this dead YouTube channel, if you're not wanting to upload and it's a chore, don't do it, guys. All right. If it's a job for you, don't upload, guys, because it shouldn't be a job. Your job needs to be something you're going to enjoy, something where you feel like you're making a difference, ideally, right? But at least it has to be something you're going to enjoy, or something you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life. Otherwise, what's the point? But yeah, so I didn't upload over the summer. By the way, guys, this wasn't a job. I didn't get paid for it. I didn't want to get paid for it. Um, oh my god, I'm getting flinched to death. I'm just gonna let this happen. And yeah, so it became a chore. So I decided just to not bother with it over that summer. And I came back to it. I can't really remember what happened between there, but I started uploading. I had a can't remember what it was called, but it was basically uploading a video. Every week, Wildcard Weekly, that was it. So I uploaded a random game every week, and it would either be a free game on my tablet or a game I already had on the Xbox, etc. And it was Boom Beach some weeks. It was a Clash Royale. I think there was a Clash Royale one another week just because I didn't have enough games. I'm not exactly a rich YouTuber out, which is fine, but I'm not. And oh, it got me there. And yeah, so I decided. I decided to upload a game every week. I've really enjoyed the Gears of War video I made, and the beta of Gears of War 5. I never bought the game, by the way, but it was really good. I put a lot of effort into that video, a couple of hours editing, which doesn't sound long, but it was on my phone, and I was like getting the sound files and everything there. I really enjoyed that. I almost got sponsored by Splice. They did reply and they said that the only reason they didn't sponsor me was because of they were trying to catch up with other people asking the same thing. Either way, even if they were just saying that, I asked them, they replied, so that was pretty good. And I uploaded a video anyway about how to use Splice and why I liked it, things like that. Because genuinely, I did like it. If sponsorship would only have helped it, but it's fine. And we got that sorted. So yeah, I I did that, and then I think I started then to do a new series, Dragon Lock on Pokemon Sun after that came out, or Pokemon Moon. I bought Pokemon Moon actually, like after I bought Sun, just for that. Well, to be honest, it was just for that. While I was doing YouTube, I thought I'd buy Moon with my Christmas money I got for Christmas, and that worked really well. I really enjoyed it. Me and my friend Kiva at the time, they bred for me every dragon type that could possibly come out of an egg, and I both thank and apologise to them, but because I thank them for all that time they spent breeding these dragons. God, it's amazing that they even did it, right? But I apologise to them for more reasons, because one, the first episode they actually were with me and we were discussing things, but because of my editing issues and the video being too long, I think the stream might be too long. I won't go on for longer than half an hour, guys. Because of that, the video being too long, I couldn't crop out enough bits to where it'd be short enough to upload. We'd gone on off on a bit of a tangent, and we'd done quite a lot. And I was quite primitive with both my technology and my ability, so I didn't really know what to do from there. It took me weeks of just cropping little bits out, and eventually I just had to start again. So I really apologise for that, but also the fact I never even came close to finishing it. I cleared the first island, and that was it. I just didn't finish it. I don't know. I think it was like my Platinum Nuzlocke. It was less the fact I got defeated, but more the fact I was getting frustrated with the editing software. It was just very annoying, guys. I mean, it just wouldn't, when it stopped working. It just makes it frustrating. And it's more my phone than YouTube's fault, because it just doesn't upload things very fast or at all if it's above like 20 minutes. And yeah, I never finished it, so I apologise to them. But then I uploaded a video. Well, the most viewed video I ever got was the second to last. Well, the last one I uploaded in 2017. at the time that I'd done it, and that was the Tank Fest video I made. Because I used to be really into like armored vehicles, guys, right? So I used to play World of Tanks a lot. I haven't played it in like a year or so, and I'm probably not going to go back to it anytime soon. I might do at one point, but I haven't really been back to it. And it was basically a vlog, and I was gonna do it really professionally, and I was gonna see all the tanks. I had a premium pass, you see. It was like a my dad was really proud of how I did for my first my GCSE kind of, I guess you could say, lower level exams, and he was really happy. So he bought me a premium pass for him and himself and me, and it was amazing. We got our own seating area. We got a buffet meal on the balcony above all of the arena. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I can't say how much I enjoyed it. And I thank him every. I say I thank him every day. I mean that'd be a bit much, wouldn't it? But I thank him. I thanked him for it so much. And and yeah, and that was really good. And it got like 300 views, and that was cool. I mean, I know people like YouTube nowadays, it's all about the views. I mean, for me, it's not going to be not about the views. I know I don't get paid for it, but it just makes me feel really good about myself. So many people watched it, and all the comments were really positive, and it was great. Really happy about it. But then after that, I just stopped, and I know it was a year ago, so I can't quite remember why. I mean, I guess it was because, again, like I said earlier, it was probably because of um, I guess getting bored of it, and I mean, even after the video success, I just didn't really feel like it. I actually, and that's the thing, the last video I uploaded, I actually recorded after that, perhaps in August of 2017. I think the July or June of 2017 that I recorded the Tank Fest video, and I think I was going to upload that, but I think it was the final straw when it came to content that wouldn't upload to YouTube. And I just never uploaded it until February when I had enough space on my phone of 2018. So this year, like 8 months ago. 8 months, that's very general. Yeah, it's actually 8 months. And I uploaded that February, and it was simply, to be honest, guys, at that point, because I needed space on my phone, and I had enough to upload it. And I haven't uploaded anything to YouTube since. It was a completely random video, and some people watched it, and one person commented saying that they wish I uploaded more. And I agree. I wish I could, but if I'm not going to enjoy it, and editing is going to be an issue, and everything else with that, then I'm just not going to do it. And from about February, and definitely into the summer of this year, I haven't really even considered uploading another video, to be honest. I just haven't, and I did really well on the mock exams I had for A levels, which are the higher above GCSE things that I have this year, actually. Oh, sorry, this school year, but next year, 2019. Um, and yeah, it took me into the summer to think, yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded videos. Um, and I thought, well, I mean, videos, I'm not really fancying them, but how about Twitch? How about YouTube? Or more streaming is what I'm basically trying to say, not really YouTube. How would streaming go? Well, it's very casual. It's something you do on a whim. I could tell some of my mates I'm thinking about doing it, and if they want to watch, they can. And I mean, at first I uploaded like, oh, Fortnite, Fortnite, right? I mean, at the time I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously it's been very much stigmatized now, which doesn't necessarily put me off playing it. But I mean, I moved on to other things anyway. And I did a bit of Fortnite. I did a bit of World of Tanks when it actually worked on the Xbox, because it doesn't really work for me now. It's probably just my Xbox, but I think it's probably World of Tanks Xbox. And I uploaded a bit of that, and I was enjoying it. I like doing it, but it started to not really work on my Xbox, the Twitch service, so I just stopped using it. And that kind of really got me into it a bit, but now, since then, I haven't done it, and I've been working, and this year has been great so far with my school life, student life anyway. Which really leads me to now. I know it's December now, and I've been doing really fine, guys. I've done well. As I say at the beginning, I did interviews recently, and they've all of the 3 interviews I've had, all of them have given me offers to university, as long as I do well in the A levels, or well enough. And yeah, so it comes to now, and I was shiny. I'm thinking I wanted Shiny Hunt. I've got Let's Go Eevee, by the way, and I have enjoyed the game more than I expected. I went in with average expectations, and I'm pleasantly surprised. It's English. And it's been great. I just thought I want to go play Platinum again. I've just been reminiscing. I've been thinking about Arnold the Turtwig, and Nugget, the notorious Nugget, the the Geodude at the time, and I've been reminiscing. And I've been thinking about why not I could stream on YouTube if Twitch isn't working, and you just do it casually. Um, and I'll upload this content after if it lets me. If it doesn't, so be it. And yeah, if any of you are interested in what you've seen right now, then excellent. So that's 25 minutes of talking about what's happened and why, and you know what I mean? Kind of catching up on Eddie's life. If any of you are even interested, yeah. I mean, maybe it's more for me setting things out. But guys, I have not felt I felt so much better since that 2016, and that YouTube has been that one thing, and all of you guys within that have really helped me get over any negativity I've had, any big negative bits I've had over the last few years, really, and I've been happy since, and I doubt I'll be as unhappy as I was back then. I never showed it, by the way, guys, as I said on video, but I never showed that unhappiness that I had, but the YouTube was that thing that got me out of it. And I doubt I'll be unhappy like that again. I just haven't been since, in similar stressful situations, or things that are arguably more stressful. I've just gone through it, and YouTube let me separate myself from that for small amounts of times. Even it just made me feel like myself again. But yeah, if I do this, guys, if I decide to do streaming on at least YouTube and probably onto Twitch, if it became a big enough thing, then yeah, so be it, sort of thing. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for listening. If I don't know if you're listening right now because it's out of nowhere and I ain't even announced anything. And Twitch and my Twitter's completely dead. I mean, I ain't uploaded on that either. I just like the odd thing. I don't even use Twitter anymore. I used to think it was really good when I was using it, but I just stopped using it. It's not really Twitter's fault. Twitter's fault. I just haven't used it. I haven't felt a reason to use it. But yeah, that leads me to where I am now. I'm playing Pokemon Platinum. I was thinking I wanted to chain Shiny Hunt for a Snover, but then I ended up finding a Snow Runt instead. I thought, hey, that's a cool one. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know. I was about to go back to talk commentary on what I'm doing, but Palmer, I wanted to battle Palmer. I've beaten him once. The Battle Frontier, we'll turn the music up because his theme's awesome. But yeah, we're going to finish this stream off by battling Palmer. Win or lose, I'm battling Palmer. Parmesan cheese. Hi, my name's Palmer. I remember you from when you were in Twins, Eddie. You're always playing with my son, Matt, right? You've grown up since then, and most impressively too. Okay. So I'd like you to show me. Show me the bond you built with your Pokemon. Show me the skill you've acquired as a trainer. For the record, this is like my favourite food in Pokemon. So good. So energetic, That's all I got to input it. There we go. Hey. This is what, right. So this is the strategy I employ against Palmer, at least before he uses Legendary. I just outrage because it's, So I outrage Dragonite because it's faster. And it doesn't switch. Yeah, and that should just knock out Dragonite. I think it knocks out Dragonite. Yeah, good. So that's the one knockout. So I use Dragonite. I use Garchomp. And he sends Milotic. So the AI generally does the same thing to what I do every time. And I'm just letting him use Outrage. Milotic can use Ice Beam if he wants, but I'll do as much damage as possible. Ice Beam will knock me out, that's fine. And the idea is I'm then sending Gardevoir, right? And Gardevoir has Energy Ball, and that finishes off the Milotic. Then he'll send his Victini, his last Pokemon, and Energy Ball knocks that out too. So I can beat Palmer, as long as he sends Dragonite in first, by the way, with just 2 Pokemon. And I've got Scizor on the back as priority to finish anything off that doesn't go down. And that'll be it, guys. That'll be a fantastic end to the stream beating Palmer, because Battle Frontier Brain's AI are incredibly powerful, and they generally have good Pokemon. Or at least pretty good Pokemon that are very cover different ways. So Rhyperior here. To be honest, I think 50% of the reason I like Rhyperior is because Palmer has one. I just love using it on Showdown. Bringing it into stupidly higher tiers than what it deserves to be, and introducing Rock Choice from Wrecker. Just a stupid damage. There we go. And we beat Palmer! What an end. What a nice end to this initial stream. I should say video because it's what it is. It's fun. Bravo! I imagine many great trainers will come to challenge the ESV as you have done. That's something I look forward to a great deal. More skills, like your father did. Not like who he is. Keep wrestling trainers around the world. Sure. I mean, that was like the perfect recipe to beat it. So I can beat him with 2 Pokemon, but then it's always good to have something at the back with, like, that's priority, like Scizor or Bullet Punch. And do I get points? Excellent, 20 battle points, and I can train up some other Pokemon. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw today, and I kind of enjoyed it, to be honest, like talking to you guys, or even myself in a video, it's fine. I kind of enjoyed that, especially beating Palmer there, even if I failed my shiny chain. I'm just going to save what I've got here, and let's just save, but that's fine. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, just, I'm not going to say leave a like, because that seems like very YouTubey, but you can if you like. Dislike if you don't, and comment if you want to see anything else. So yeah guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. If I can find it on the screen.